dual coming up in Northwestern. Rights for Illinois, brags, right? Bragging rights there. But Luffman and Ferrari right here. And A.J. Ferrari, one of the most fascinating wrestlers in NCAA. Took first in 21, third in 25. He was at Oklahoma State. Wrestled out in California, and now he's back in Nebraska against Luke Luffman, trying to defend the home turf in one last match here at Huff Hall.
Luke Luffman, the kid from Urbana, in his final dual match in his hometown hall.
Yeah, and Ferrari's a natural 97-pounder. He's bulked up to heavyweight. Incredibly strong. Ranked 4th right now. He's 10-2, and his only 2 losses have come against highly ranked Nick Feldman, and Nick Feldman's a big heavyweight. I could easily see a point where Ferrari goes back down to 197 at some point if McDaniel ever takes a red shirt.
Ferrari, like you said, 10-2 on the season. All 12 of those matches coming in duels. As for Luke Luffman, he's 11-3, 8-2 in duels, 2-0 in the Big Ten. He did miss some time in the middle of the season due to an injury. As now Ferrari on the first shot attempt of the match, and on that right thigh of Luke Luffman. But Luke Luffman is sprawled out nicely. But Ferrari able to get to his feet. Can he get the ankle chop? It's going to be difficult on big Luke Luffman. Luffman able to get down to the right ankle of Ferrari, and this is prime stalemate position. But A.J. Ferrari back. Another chance now for Ferrari.
He's done a great job scooping that knee.
And great defense by Luke Luffman to get out of there.
And this is, there's maybe no one stronger pound for pound at a heavyweight but Ferrari, but he lacks some weight. And that's where he's at a little bit of a disadvantage against a full-size Luke Luffman. Luke Luffman puts his weight on there against Ferrari's strength. He did a great job kind of crawling up, but he couldn't finish it.
1 minute left here in the first period, still scoreless between these two heavyweights. A.J. Ferrari and Luke Luffman in a top 13 matchup. Here Nebraska in the duel already has secured the victory. It's 24-11. They scored 24 points in a row after Illinois got to an 11-0 start through 2. There's a shot attempt now for Ferrari. Once again in on that right thigh of Luke Luffman, and now he's got Luke Luffman up in the air on his back. Luke Luffman flailing those feet, trying to get back down to the mat so he can get back up off his head.
He's in a good spot if he can keep coming to us, Tony.
He's got that grip on the hips of A.J. Ferrari.
I mean, just incredibly strong. He's got Luke in a very precarious situation. 10 seconds, can Luke hang on?
Slowly pushing Luke into his back. He gets the 3-point takedown. Unable to get Luke off that knee, off his hips for any back points. But once again, it's been a story all duel, Brian. Nebraska scoring a takedown in the final 15 seconds of a period.
And I'm trying to walk through this, right? They must have like a shot clock over there like in basketball. At 24 seconds, it goes off, and they're like, attack, because it's sure working. That's the 5th time they have scored a takedown in the last 15 seconds of a period.
Their timing has been unbelievable. It seems like they make the exact correct move right at the right time every single time.
Yeah, in Ferrari there, it was just great strength. And like I said, he's probably outweighed here by 35, 40 pounds minimum. But he did a great job. Nice crawl, nice little knee slide. Pulls his head out there and gets that takedown at the end of the match. And now he's in control 4-0, as we've seen so many times with these Nebraska wrestlers. Get the lead, wrestle really smart, wrestle good positions.
And that's how they've built up this lead today. All but one of their victories coming by regular decision. Actually, scratch that. They did get a major decision in their last match, but other than that, in a tech fall, it's been all regular decisions for the Huskers. Illinois has 11 points just on 2 matches. A fall for Spencer Moore to start the duel, and a tech fall for Lucas Bird right afterwards. Illinois bench wanted a stall call there as Ferrari was falling backwards. Now
Little
Mark Manning,
little
the coach
swatting.
for the Huskers, on his feet.
AJ Ferrari loves the spotlight. And they're all asking for the stall call.
No stall call. There's the warning. But Ferrari was just running away from Luke Luffman there, and the stall call wasn't called until he squared back up with Luke.
It might have been a little gamesmanship there, too, by Ferrari. Like I said, he loves the spotlight. He's a great, great athlete. He's a great wrestler. He sometimes gets into a little tactical gamesmanship. 4-0 here, though, in control going into that third period.
Neutral. Red, you have warning. Here we go.
Luffman chooses neutral.
Luke's got to push the pace here.
It's exactly what he does. He pushes right into the forehead of AJ Ferrari.
And the talk is, if Ferrari wins the match, he likes to go do the splits and do the flexing.
There's that shot attempt by Ferrari. He's been deep on that right thigh of Luke Luffman all match.
He's got incredible grip strength. He is so strong.
There's that strength right there for AJ Ferrari. 40 pound difference between these two wrestlers. And it does not matter for the 4th ranked Ferrari.
And he's really, really good on top. He's very underrated on top for a heavyweight. Stays on top, doesn't turn a lot of guys, but he is really smart, tactical wrestler on top.
Easy. Stay white, grease out.
They go out the circle, but Nebraska and AJ Ferrari, 1 minute and 5 seconds away from closing this duel out. Now Illinois getting mad that Ferrari isn't getting down into the referee's position fast enough. They want the stall call again, and instead they'll get the caution on Ferrari. And now they're telling him to stay there. They want the stall call still. Now he's telling the crowd to get louder.
I told you the tactical gamemanship would come out.
That's not much gamemanship, more like talking that talk.
I'm trying to be nice, okay? I'm trying to be nice because I'm worried we're going to see the splits and the flex right here in front of us, Tony, that he does so many times.
We're 50 seconds away from it, Brian. Illinois' bench doesn't want to see it either. They've been incensed all match. They want the stall call. And now Lucas Bird coming up. He was almost on the mat yelling at the ref, saying he's going to take an hour now to get back into position.
In control of this match, 7-0.
There he is, throwing his hands up. He's mad.
30 seconds left. Both guys
35 seconds for AJ Ferrari. He lets Luke Luffman up. And now he's clapping. He's saying, come towards me. This match is over. 25 seconds left for Ferrari and Nebraska. Shot attempt for Luke Luffman. Shot attempt for AJ Ferrari. Neither of them successful. Re-attack for Luffman. Doesn't matter. Another re-attack for Ferrari, but it's all just a formality at this point. 3 more points for the road for Nebraska.
2 seconds.
And he points to the bench. He's smiling. He's happy. Nebraska.
He's
The
wrestled a
Cornhuskers.
really impressive match. 3 big takedowns against the larger Luke Luffman. He's done a great job.
He has controlled this entire match. Nebraska has controlled this entire duel since the 141-pound matchup. And since Illinois got the first 11 points through the first 2 matches, the Nebraska Cornhuskers and AJ Ferrari, there's the splits.